Hello. When the weather starts to get cold, it is in your best interest to dress warm. However, your nose starts to get stuffy and you start coughing. Sometimes you can't even get out of bed, and your body aches as you realize you're sick. The common cold spreads faster than you can imagine, and when you catch it, you feel as if you hit a brick wall. You can't stop sneezing, coughing, and it becomes hard to breathe since your nose is stuffed. You put medicine constantly into your body, and you feel miserable for days. Today, I'm going to discuss about the common cold and the symptoms, how to overcome the sickness, as well as how to prevent it from reoccurring. If you are currently feeling under the weather, you may have caught the common cold. According to the Mayo Clinic, a common cold is defined as a viral infection of the upper respiratory tract, primarily your nose and your throat. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, also known as the CDC, states that there are over 200 different types of viruses that can cause the common cold by entering a person's body. The most common type of this virus are the rhinovirus and the coronavirus, and both of them are highly contagious. According to the NHS, it is also possible to have several colds, one after the other, as each one is caused by a different virus. A common cold can be spread in two different ways: direct contact and indirect contact. Direct contact is when someone who is sick sneezes or coughs. The virus can spread through tiny little droplets that are in the air and breathed in by others. Indirect contact is when the virus can be spread by hand-to-hand contact with contaminated objects such as a pair of scissors or the most common type, keys. Symptoms of the common cold can vary on the body and usually appear about 1 to 3 days after exposure of the cold-causing virus. Now I will show you images of the common and uncommon types of symptoms. As you can see, the common type of symptoms include sneezing, stuffy or runny nose, sore throat, coughing, and watery eyes. The uncommon types of symptoms include fever, headache, and body ache, loss of taste and smell, and feeling pressure in your ears as well as your face. These symptoms are usually at its worst during the first couple of days and can last for a couple of weeks. You caught the cold. Now, what do you do? Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that there are no cure for the common cold, but there are medications available that you can take to help ease the body. As you can see on this next slide, that there are different types of medication that are available to help ease your body. These include painkillers, such as ibuprofen and aspirin, and it helps you to reduce fever, relieve pain in your body. Next, there are decongestants that you can take, such as nasal spray, and it's to help reduce swelling in your passageways of your nose and throat to help with breathing. There's also zinc supplements that you can take during the early stages of the sickness to help speed up recovery and lessen the severity of the symptoms. There are over-the-counter medication available, but they include severe side effects. So it is in your best interest to ask a primary physician to be alerted and to see if this is the type of medication that you can take. Last, safe methods. One of the only ways to really help get over the common cold is to drink plenty of fluids, rest, and eating healthy. Don't let this scare you, but there are ways to help prevent catching a common cold. According to the NHS and CDC, a person can go through useful applications to help minimize their chances of catching the virus. You must first practice good hand hygiene, which includes washing your hands regularly and thoroughly. Second, clean surfaces and objects regularly to keep them free of germs. Don't share drinking glasses or utensils with someone that is sick. Cover your nose and mouth when you are sneezing or coughing with your hands or tissue to help prevent the virus from spreading. And last, avoid close and prolonged contact with anyone who is sick or has a cold. Now that you've learned so much about the common cold, let's recap what I've talked about today. Today I've covered about the common cold and how it affects your body. Symptoms vary due to the various different types of viruses that can cause a cold. There are different treatments available to help cope with the sickness. Pre-measures can be taken to help prevent someone from catching a cold as well as spreading it to others. I hope you stay healthy by practicing good hand hygiene and understand that there are treatments available for the sickness. Thank you and have a nice day.